This is intense. Oh!
Hello, Tom.
My hands are cold. Welcome back to Cinema Rules, Sean. What the hell? What the hell?
Who's done that to your sofa?
My sofa!
No, he has new sofa.
It's the end of an era at Cinema Rules, but we've got a new Patreon suggestion or poll winner, Sean.
Yes.
What is it? Because I've never seen it.
It is Wreck.
Wreck.
Now, it's a Spanish foreign horror movie that rivals, you know, Train to Busan, 28 Days Later.
You had my curiosity. I thought we were done with horror, man. I swear.
It will keep coming back.
It's found footage, isn't it?
I'm not sure I understand. It is found footage.
Now, I've got a bone to pick with found footage because I don't mind them, but this was during the time when everybody started jumping on the bandwagon of found footage.
This wasn't...
Was it just before?
I think it was just before.
2006?
2006, yeah.
Then it's just before.
So this, because I think Paranormal Activity came out in 2007.
Yeah, so
and that's when it started.
So this is kind of perhaps bringing it in, really.
Yeah, yeah. And there are some amazing movies for found footage.
But sometimes the shaky cam can impede the clarity of the film. Now, I get it. Sometimes it's there for chaos and sometimes it's there for destruction and carnage and that. And I expect that's what it will be for this. I just hope it doesn't do it too much.
It is really good. But I haven't seen it since 2015. Yeah. When my first year of uni.
I actually remember at school you telling me about it and telling me to watch it, but I never did. So.
Yeah. You never watch my suggestions.
That's what Cinema Rules is for, right? Let's go.
First found footage film on our channel.
True.
So this was actually remade by America, and it was called Quarantine.
Oh yeah.
I could understand why this is so popular as well, because of its ultra realism.
Yeah, so I remember when we were at school, they brought in a fire truck and ran over a watermelon with it, and they said, this is what will happen to you if you mess around on the road. Do you remember that?
No.
Do you not remember?
No.
In primary school.
I obviously wasn't paying attention.
Whenever I see a watermelon, I think about like someone's head getting wheeled over by a car.
La gente se piensa que andamos con incendios, apagando incendios normalmente, y yo calculo que un 70% de las llamadas que...
But 70% of the time we just sit and play board games.
Do you have any idea what this is?
I know it's zombies, but where would they appear from?
From here! That was weak.
That was weak as. Are there going to be jump scares though? That's my thing, I think.
I can't really remember this film at all.
I've always wanted to go down a fireman's pole.
I think I've been down one, you know, in Warzone.
Oh, I thought that was my phone or something. It's the fire station alarm. It's just... Well, you've seen it. So
yeah, no, I've seen it, but like, I've literally just recognised the street, mate, the street corner. That's how, like, iconic it is for me.
I don't see any fire there.
70% of the time it isn't a fire, Tom.
Oh, yeah. Some guy's got his, like, neck trapped in the bars of the window, like, please.
La vieja vive en el primero de enero. Que ni que se hubiera partido la crisma.
Mari Carmen, que es la mujer que ha llamado a los bomberos de la policía, dice...
Señora.
Zombie?
¿No oye la ambulancia?
Zombie? I haven't jumped like that in a while. Oh my god! How long does it take for him to turn if he's been bitten?
I literally cannot remember anything.
That is terrifying.
That would be terrifying, yeah.
This is probably more realistic as a zombie thing though, in a way.
Yeah.
I'll go straight back to my apartment and just seal the door.
Let's get the life out there.
Oh! Actually, that's the effective cut, isn't it?
No sé, pero ten cuidado. Viene de ahí adentro.
So the old ladies' apartment.
You think for 1 second
I'll be
going
going
back
up
in
there. Who's that?
Enséñamelo. Enséñamelo, Pablo. ¡Joder, que me lo enseñes! ¡Coño, cómo te lo tengo que decir!
She's a bit obsessive, isn't she?
A bit obsessive with her image, isn't she? And the image of the show.
Yeah.
La policía ha acordonado la zona, así que hemos decidido buscar otra salida a pesar de su oposición. Ya ha subido la fiebre, necesita que la vean un médico.
That kid is a zombie, I was calling it. Kids ain't nothing but trouble in horror films.
Desde la oficina que hay en el principal se puede saltar al patio. No hay mucha altura.
They're not going to be able to get out.
El portero tiene una copia de la llave para la señora de la limpieza.
Antes cuando hemos subido había alguien más en casa de la vieja.
Yeah. She just fell and died. She died.
Yeah. Look how terrifying that must look. Mate, if I was in that situation, like you said, I'd lock myself in a room and in a wardrobe within a box.
And within that box, I padlock it from the inside.
Yeah. And I'll swallow the key. We apologise for the inconvenience.
I think it's a little bit more than an inconvenience. Or at least you got a good news story.
It's like a gold mine this is for her.
It's a shame, because if it was today, they could just stream it straight to Facebook.
And TikTok.
Ooh.
Damn.
Just a light sting.
Don't you stick it in. No!
Pues yo nunca me había tenido que enfrentar con una situación tan grave como esta. Yo soy practicante y bueno, pues pongo inyecciones. Supongo que por una crisis histérica.
Sabemos que no te has podido tomar tus medicinas, ¿verdad?
Sí.
¿Por qué? ¿Por qué no te las has podido tomar?
Porque
Mira, le voy a pedir, por favor, que no hable ahora.
It's not making me
Y aparte de
sympathize with their character.
porque tú vives con...
No, it's just doing a job.
She wants a good story, that's all.
Tu perrito tampoco está, ¿no? Porque no le veo. Anda, ¿qué le pasa?
se puso enfermo.
The dog got sick. She got sick off the dog, the zombie virus.
And the dog got sick off of a bat. I don't understand who you're going to sue. Who's suable in this situation?
The police.
The police?
Me acaban de informar de que está a punto de entrar el agente de sanidad que nos habían dicho. Por lo visto, existe la posibilidad de que haya una infección en el edificio.
That girl, man, has got it, I'm telling you.
Let's f***ing leg it out there as soon as they open the door. Dodge the bullets.
Definitely.
Jesus, like this is like COVID shit right here. Fuck off, you creepy little shit.
Well, that's cool.
What's cool?
Now they're incorporating it's just on as well.
¿A ti no te parece que todo el rollo de sanidad tiene que tener que ver con lo de la vieja? Mira, sea lo que sea, ha mordido al policía y al bombero. Si es contagioso, como dicen, que ¿quién nos dice que no se van a poner esos dos así?
At least he hasn't accidentally put his thumb over the lens or finger over the lens yet.
Or record upside down like you.
All the time. You may call it recording upside down. I call it cinematography. You handcuff him in. He's gonna bite him. No. Oh! Is he on top of the other one? Oh!
Le han mordido, no podemos dejarle salir. El contagio atraviesa la saliva. Los infectados están esposados, denle daño.
¿Infectados de qué?
El tiempo de reacción varía según el grupo sanguíneo y no se puede pedir.
Oh! Yeah, that's the doctor. That was literally not infected a minute ago.
Recibimos un aviso de un veterinario a que le había llegado un perro afectado por una infección desconocida. Seguimos el chip reglamentario y nos llegó a este edificio.
Un momento.
¿Tiene anginas?
¡Sí!
Oh Jesus, those cries are making my whole body shiver.
And the father's up there as well. So I think there's the girl, the father's probably a zombie, and then that other one, that Colombian girl.
She died there.
Yeah, died. They're gone.
Both of them. And the old lady then.
Jennifer.
Jennifer. No! No! Oh, blood. He's gone. He's gone. Oh! Oh! So you got a sledgehammer or something? Oh, everyone's just going upstairs. Oh, damn.
That's why they run upstairs.
Oh no, they're leaving her. She's handcuffed.
They should have done that initially.
médico van a venir. ¿Cómo el médico? ¿Por qué? Está ahí el médico. ¿Cómo? ¡Hijo de puta!
Me han mordido. Váyanse. La puerta no aguantará.
The door worked on.
This is intense.
Oh
it's so intense I've been gradually slumping in my chair.
Puede que haya una salida. En el taller textil hay un almacén subterráneo con una tapa de alcantarilla que comunica con las cloacas. Con la llave. El presidente tiene la llave de todo. ¿Dónde? En su casa, coño.
At least the cameraman's still alive, as it'll be a short film.
This is. Oh, that's one of the Asian. That's the dad. Great.
Okay. Is he alright? Did he get bit?
I think he's just finishing her off.
He's got blood on him.
The sound design is sick.
No sé, joder, coge las todas. Vamos.
It's the wrong key. When they get there. Oh, that was him, wasn't it?
Yeah. Ah! Oh, you've there's too many. What are you going to do? Oh, they got it first time. Holy shit.
Wait, is this the top apartment that they said nobody
Penthouse.
was there?
Yeah.
Bit creepy, isn't it? Nah. Is this where it was created?
Possession.
La posible posesión de la niña portuguesa. Mira aquí.
Yeah, I'm sure it's the pipes, mate.
Like how he's hiding
You
behind
need
her
something.
and a camera.
You need something like a bat.
I wouldn't give a about all this. I'd be like, where's the way out?
Mira.
No, not the Necronomicon. You can't be dealing with
I
that right
buried
now.
her body in the cellar.
In the penthouse. The Necronomicon Ex Mortis. So he wasn't trying to create something, he was trying to create a vaccine for possession.
Está hablando de la niña, Pablo.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Got ya. So she was there. Maybe she's still there.
Well, there was something running up above.
Yeah.
No, Pablo, no.
Estamos en el ático, Ángela. Puede que haya una salida por...
I'm waiting for it.
¡Se ha roto la puta antorcha, coño! Voy a poner la visión nocturna. Puedo ver a través de la cámara. A ver, ponte detrás de mí y no te sueltes, ¿eh?
What the f***?
How long has that been there? Oh.
Is that the possessed girl?
Might be.
How do they find someone to play that? Oh!
Pablo, grábalo todo. Por tu puta madre.
Man, Wreck is so much better than I thought it would be.
Yeah, was it? I'm so glad.
At the beginning, I was a bit like, yeah, we get it. They're setting up this thing, and then I was like, what? As soon as they got into that building, man. As soon as they got into the building,
yeah.
As soon as the body hit the floor,
what?
When I was looking away, and I saw it out of the corner of my eye, and then
It just got real.
From that point onwards,
yeah, man.
From that point onwards, I was like, woo!
We cannot not watch Wreck 2 now.
There's a 2, 3, and 4, isn't there?
2, 3, and 4. I've seen 2 and 3. I haven't seen 4.
Prequel.
3 and 4 weren't received very well. But
I know, like the narrative isn't the biggest point of this film.
To be fair, it was intriguing.
It's intriguing, but I always know what you think, because from my point of view, there's basically some religious priest that had someone from the Vatican who was possessed and was trying to get a vaccine for her, but maybe they had something else, and the vaccine mutated into something else, and because he was afraid of it being contagious, he sealed her up there. Now, I don't know if that was the tall one.
I think it was,
or the other boy in the attic, but clearly it spread somehow through the animal as well and stuff like that.
You say the story isn't a strong suit in this film, but I think it's drip fed so effectively that it's one of its strongest suits.
And you also get like the cool story point. Well, it's not even a story point. It's almost a method of telling a story, which is like the woman with the crew following the thing. Yeah, which is good.
Because the reveal of the dog and the vet, and they were like, "Hang on a minute, it's a dog called Max," and it turned to the girl. Like these story elements.
When she like threw up and ran up the stairs.
Yeah, these story elements that are just drip fed and then revealed are just done so effectively.
I also like that these zombies retain some sort of humanity in a way as well.
How?
When I say humanity, I mean sort of human action. So they stay there for a little bit.
Yeah.
It almost looks like they're contemplating, and then it like had a hammer at the end as well.
Oh, I see.
So they're a little bit less just pure animalistic than perhaps other ones, even though they're incredibly.
Because the old woman at the beginning was just like cowering or something.
Almost looked like. And then it just makes them that.
And the little girl was just standing there.
Makes them that much more unpredictable and scary.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, when the
little girl was just standing there in the background, we were like, "What the?" It was just standing there, like waiting for the guy to turn around and then to attack.
And the other ones come out of the blue. There are a lot of jump scares, but they're all done effectively.
Yeah. What did you think of? I know going into this film, you had a concern about the shaky cam.
Yeah, but it was always utilised in different ways, which was good. There were moments of shaky cam, but actually I feel like they must have planned it out, the framing of the shots out to a T, because like it would be a split second, you'd see a character and it would turn out there would be a zombie again. When there's a split second where it looks down the shafts and they're all looking up.
Manu looks
they're all
up,
looking up like
But I will say at the very beginning when they enter the apartment and they're all talking, that was a bit too shaky cam for me. I literally got a little bit sick from the motion sickness. But then after that, it was quite clear.
The pacing there. One thing I like is the stopping and starting, and then they're in different areas.
Yeah,
I like that.
The first cut was effective, wasn't it? Like when it cut to black for a while, and then we were just like.
I like it when it was switched on by the kid on the floor as well. I liked it when he was filming them through that little gap in the window.
Yeah.
But you said one of the best things about the film was the sound design.
It is brilliant. It was brilliant, and just because how it mutes itself, because it must be like someone hits the microphone and it kind of rings out.
It sounds like that crash on the speaker.
Yeah.
Where it rings out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then not even that, but like the subtle things like the echoing.
Shouts
of the zombies and.
The sounds upstairs.
Zombie creature at the end was freaky. That was like good design as well.
Yeah, really well designed. The story is very intriguing, and it gets explored more in the second one. And I feel like the second one does the same thing, but in a different way, which is cool.
I wouldn't mind that, but this is just like The Descent, where it's a really cool concept that could just be utterly rushed, and if it's in the wrong director's hands, it would just be rubbish.
Yeah,
I feel like there's a realism to this film as well, even though it's
massive
kind of
realism.
not, but it's almost like this is how things would go down.
Yeah, it's how things would go down. There are moments where you're thinking, "God, just drop the camera." At this point,
there are
you just
moments
need
with
to drop the
that
camera.
character,
But
Pablo, where it's like there's no way.
But it's the sake of the story, you know. You wouldn't obviously have a movie if they dropped the camera, and it would feel a little bit jarring if you dropped the camera and you switched it to a normal like movie rather than a handheld. It would feel a bit too jarring. So I don't blame the movie. It's a found footage movie. Bring the camera to your grave. I don't care. As long as it's entertaining.
Let's rate.
Yeah, let's rate. It's a difficult one to rate, this one, because on the one hand, it compares it. Many people compare it to the Blair Witch Project and 28 Days Later.
The ending reminds me of that.
Yeah, and the story's good. The action's good. It's scary, but the thing that's lacking is just the emotional connection to characters. Other than that, it's just an adrenaline ride. So I'm gonna rate this 7.4 out of 10.
I'm guilty of it myself in sort of underappreciating these sorts of films. I think there is sometimes in the film world almost a snobbish stigma around films like this, in that they can't do as much work with the camera or with performers and things like that. Yeah. But it clearly shows here that you can have excellent sound design, production, and
story.
You can thread a story through with this kind of camera. So I think it's really good.
Yeah.
So a 7.5 from me, my good sir. That was Wreck.
Wreck, 7.4, 7.5. Do you agree with our ratings? What?
It stands for record, as in the record button.
Have you literally just...
No.
Oh, okay, I was going to say, I thought you were taking
I thought it was a wreck, like they're an absolute
They're getting wrecked. They're getting wrecked.
Let us know what the second one's like, guys.
Yes. Do you want us to watch all of them? Let us know what your rating of this is. We've got some merch obviously out. We've got the Cinemalls logo hoodie. This is coming soon, so stay tuned. Yeah. And other than that,
we'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time.